Hello everybody, I'm Dr. Stephen Barry. Welcome back to another Insulin IQ video vignette. With me today, I'm very happy to have Carlie Wendell. Carlie, tell me what your role is here at Insulin IQ and what do you get to do here?
I am a nutrition coach. I'm basically here to help facilitate people learning how to live this lifestyle. How do we implement it? What do we do?
Teach them how to eat low carb, high fat.
Yeah.
Is that something that you've incorporated in your life?
I have. I've been eating this way for about 2.5 years.
How has that changed your life?
Drastically. I think I feel better in general. I've lost a little bit of weight. My cholesterol looks amazing. Don't take medications. My ankles aren't swollen. My heartburn's gone. I'm just generally happier.
Well, you look wonderful.
Thanks.
I'm glad you feel good, which I try and talk to my patients all the time. It's about feeling good.
Definitely.
That's what's most important. Today I want to talk to you about some very practical things. As a coach, I'm sure you handle many different issues that clients come in with, discussing how to actually put this theory into practice, eating low carb, high fat. Everywhere I go, when my wife lets me shop, I see high carb content. I mean, 80% of every supermarket, probably 90% is all carbohydrates. When I sit down at a menu, look at a menu at a restaurant, I'll open it, and every single dish is mostly carbohydrates. My patients come back and they're very discouraged and they say, I tried this and I can't figure out what to make. I don't know where to shop. I don't know what to buy. I would like to have snacks and I don't even know what snacks to get that are low carb, high fat. And sometimes they get so discouraged they stop. And so I thought it would be a great idea to have some practical advice from somebody who's living this way, who coaches other people on how to live this way, on what they can do to make things much easier so they don't have to spend extra time and extra energy changing their lifestyle around and being successful at this.
Yeah.
So what would you tell someone who says that I don't even know where to begin with how to find food that's low carb, high fat?
Well, when we start with our clients here, we give them a list of foods, very basic, but it kind of shows you what foods are going to keep your insulin low.
What kinds of things would be on that list?
Most vegetables that grow above the ground, any kind of meat that, high fat or, chicken or lean meats like that you can have. We just teach you how to add fats to it. Sauces and condiments, salad dressings, there's plenty of things out there. We teach people how to read labels and how to avoid sugar there. We're trying to keep carbs to a minimum in things like that. And then, those I would say are the basics. And then fats.
Okay.
We'll teach you about fats, which fats you want to include. And
what kinds of fats would you encourage them to include?
we talk mainly about fats that are in their natural state. So fats that come from animals. Fats that come from fruits are the ones you want to stick with, not the vegetable, highly processed. Your body doesn't recognize those.
See, a fruit that's fat, I think when I think about fruits, I think about oranges and bananas. What kind of fruit is?
Yeah, that's a little confusing for most people. And we're talking about the fruits that often we don't categorize that way. Avocados, coconut, olives, those are the main fruit fats that we're talking about. And they're so natural in their processing that your body sees that as a fat, it knows what to do with.
Okay, all right. Is it a realistic expectation if I'm looking to get healthier and looking to control my insulin better to expect to spend more time in food preparation and more time with food and finding it and shopping? Is that a realistic expectation? Because so many of my patients are so used to pulling to the gas station and grabbing something and putting it in their mouth, or opening a bag and just eating what's in it, and they don't really think about it. Is that a realistic expectation that they may have to spend more time preparing food?
Yeah, to be honest, if you want to eat whole foods, which I think is the best way to do this, it is going to take a little bit more time. And the longer you do it, the easier that will get, the more you'll realize that you'll build your repertoire of really quick meals when you need it. I tell people doing a little preparation on the weekends or the days that are a little slower for them is key to making sure that you have exactly what you need throughout the week, so you don't feel the need to go to the gas station or a fast food joint and grab it.
I've even had my patients who are very busy, I'll ask them if there's a day that they aren't that busy, and I'll have them divide everything up in Ziploc baggies and freeze it.
Yeah, that's
so
great.
That the days that they go, rather than pulling by the gas station, they get their Ziploc baggies and put it in their cooler, and then they have it with them all day. And they don't, we call it cheating. They don't cheat.
Yeah. That's perfect.
Well, thank you. Tell me, where are some places I can go quickly to look at these lists or look at food ideas to buy and to shop for?
Great question. Pinterest is always a great resource. We have a Pinterest page under Elevate Fitness and Rehab.
And that will be posted.
That has our shopping lists. We've gone through some grocery stores and taken pictures of the products we use in each store. It also has lots of great recipes on there. The internet is a wonderful tool, and if you can, we tell people to compare our food list to the recipes they're going to find on the internet and make sure that you're getting high quality foods. We also have a Best Fats shake, which for people who are on the go and learning how to make this transition is a wonderful option. You just add water.
Yeah, it's saved me many mornings as I'm running out the door, and it's absolutely delicious.
Yeah,
I've had it many times.
This is a big transition, and it's a lot to take in all at once. And finding a tool like that to help facilitate that transition just makes life a little easier.
I don't know what your experience has been. Mine's been very pleasant working with when I go out to eat. At first I was nervous that people wouldn't accommodate me, and I haven't found one place that won't change something on the menu for me. Like instead of mashed potatoes, they will give me extra broccoli, and then they will put actually shredded cheese on it as much as I want, and I like a lot of cheese.
Yeah.
So they'll do those things. If I can make a plug for Apollo Burger, they have a wonderful lettuce wrap. All their hamburgers, they will lettuce wrap for you if you ask for them. And I know that a lot of the other places will do that. And on that hamburger, I'll get a double bacon cheeseburger with an avocado with an egg over easy. That's my treat. About once every other week, I'll go through the drive-thru and get that. I can only eat about 3/4 of it because it's so satiating. But they do it just fine. I have to pay an extra $1, and they remind me every time it's $1 more.
You might get a few funny looks when you ask for extra butter or things like that, but most places are definitely willing to accommodate.
Well, wonderful. Thank you for your time and for all of your knowledge. And as I said, with this video will be resources that will come with it to give you the lists and the places to go to find the foods that you need. They're out there, and they're very delicious. And we hope you enjoy finding them and finding new recipes and new places.